Okay, so pistol round. Oh, this pistol actually bangs, by the way. You know, it's an important game. Winner of this game gets top 2 and goes straight to the final with an really advantageous vetoes. Like, especially for us, because at this event we didn't play Pearl. So we just get to avoid Pearl the whole event. So I had to make a pistol, and this pistol was kind of like turret. If they break it, stun, and Durka, you go kill them. Double sheriffs. Because the boys are always asking, like, can I buy sheriff on pistols in scrims? I'm like, no, we need utility. But today, I was like, I'm going to give you what you guys want. Sheriffs. And you go peek those stairs angles and get the sheriff kills. And we actually banged them. So nice, I'll take it. And that's exactly what you want. Like, Fracture, I think defense, like, not winning pistol round on attack is okay, because the first buy, I'm confident that you can win it. But for some reason, if you don't win the first pistol on defense on any map, like, the bonus round is always a bit more scarier, you know, against attackers. So it's nice to get the first pistol round on defense all the time. I love that. That's how we snowball. So Avia is kind of holding for the swing, but then decides to back off. They're going for a little orb grab here. You'll see, like, Combs lining up a little recon. Oh no, shock dart for the top. Oh no, they're going fast. But Avia instantly just shuts them down with a marshal. We've got my molly coming in the choke, my 2 smokes, and we've kind of thwarted their attack. But then, oh my goodness, that guy came from heaven, whiffed a bit on Avia. Avia punishes, and is just marshalling them all through, and then we flood in as well. Nothing crazy. Right, so let's see this recon here. So Com's doing a recon attack side for the dish. As you can see, it lands right into this corner here. So that ends up clearing this. It clears this. It clears this. It's pretty much full dish control if the enemy team isn't there, which is like no other agent can actually do that. The fade recon's really difficult to kind of land. I think it lands around here. So the fact that the real can get this angle is huge. They have to, at the start of every round, have one person there just to break the recon. But we didn't end up doing that this round because we have a bonus round. So what we've ended up calling is like an A main push, you know. And I did say, careful, he likes to play this angle, but unfortunately he just manages to punish us here. We end up contacting into him, which isn't normal for us. We normally are meant to use one of our utils. Normally we use a fade dog or a boom bot, and then we flash and like throw all our other utils. So we just walked into him here. Chronicle was ready with the stun, but like, it was a newbie from us a little bit there. So we end up losing someone. Althea ends up pushing B stairs as a reaction because like we need to get a kill back. Oh, we ended up losing 2 actually. Chronicle gets killed from the dish guys on the rotate back. I end up pushing the A here because it's like, generally what happens is if enemy teams make pressure and then they just stop, they're generally going to the other site. Boom, and they end up actually faking it. Catch me here, double swing. If I was Durka, maybe I get 2 that. But I'm not. I'm just a little twink. Alright, so Durka goes for an AWP peek, gets a nice little kill there, instantly punishing them. I can't actually remember why we bought the AWP out, but Durka wanted to go for the AWP kill, wanted to punish their cargo default. We call this cargo and we call this Africa. Mainly because like if you look out over here, it looks like the Lion King. And then this is just like, I don't know why we called it cargo, but there's lots of like cargo Bay Area kind of vibes going on. Okay, then we end up swapping me and Chronicle because I want to go to here and spot from here instead, with Durka spotting the stairs. I can comfortably jump spot, and then we just got these 2 playing retake A now, mainly because we have a mount advantage, and secondly because we don't have much map control. They broke our turret. They end up doing that. Oh, they actually broke our nano as well, which is a shame. And they end up coming out on A here. So we know that they haven't gone yard, so retake should be fairly easy. Once you have yard, you just gotta kind of, you choose either to go through main or through the thingy together. They got 2 giant smokes here in the middle, so I think, let's see what we end up deciding. We end up deciding to pressure the A main. So I'm kind of pressuring it with Leo with my smoke. Leo's dogging it now. And meanwhile, we're actually going to go through this bit. But the only problem is we're using all this util. You see like my brim, I think that's my brim molly. Yeah, so I missed my brim. Oh no, I used my brim molly at the door actually. So what happens is Demon 1 actually misses his brim molly. But they got a smoke here. He doesn't miss it, sorry. He smokes and mollies the gap so they can't run through it. And then Durka uses his nade, but the problem with this nade is that it gets 0 value because they're smoked, so we can't actually see if they're running out of the nade, which is a shame. But Chronicle gets a kill. Maybe it was because of the nade, so maybe Durka's nade was good there. And Leo's just here. You can see how he's just constantly pressuring, just opening the door while we actually try and take the site, and then we end up crunching together. We push up. I get another one. And I whiff. And then Alfia punished. Thank goodness Alfia didn't trust in me to cover him there. Hey, no right. EGL one map team, no worries. Nah, EG are decent, bro. They have a good ascent as well. Did we end up playing ascent versus? Well, no, we didn't. I'm surprised they didn't pick it. I would have thought they would have gone for that, but they ended up going for split. I think they had a game plan on split, but I would have gone ascent if I was them, just because they lost to us on split before. So this round, enemy team has Brim ult and Sova ulti, so we're just trying to do a push and just kind of like catch them. We're also trying to get Durka the orb, but I don't think Durka kind of clocked on until now. So I remember saying like grab the orb, because we want that Raze ulti for the retake. But what ends up happening here is they end up getting the site for free, going through the A main again. And here you can see now Durka and Breach are on the flank. Oh, this round, if I was smart, I knew that Sova had ulti. So I was thinking Sova's going to play around here with the ulti late game. They got Brim Molly and Brim ulti as well. I need to do a late flank. I've done a smoke in main, so I've made some pressure. Now I want to go on the big flank. And I screw up here. What I should have done is let Com use his ulti. Because look, they recon here to clear out the flank. If I just let him use his ulti, then killed him after he activates it, that would have been the best play in the world. I only thought about it afterwards, like after I killed him. But that would have been better, because I just shoot him instantly, because I'm kind of panicking. Not panicking, but I'm like, I need to kill him for some reason. Demon 1's like lining up his little Brim ulti here. Honestly, what they should have done is Demon 1 needed to learn a lineup. I had to learn a lineup. Coach Mini was calling me a noob for not knowing one. So I learned a Molly lineup from Mako. And then Demon 1 should have been really with Com here, looking this way. Com should have been here, or I don't know, anywhere. Kind of spotting the flank. Demon 1 here with a Molly. When he feels like he should Molly, he just shoots the Molly and then ultis after. Or he just ultis first, then shoots the Molly, and then Com can have his ulti out ready afterwards. So yeah, I made a mistake there of not killing him, and it kind of it owns us in this next round. So you'll see here we've been playing quite a lot of A retakes, so now you'll see us play 3 towards A. And maybe we want to kind of play a bit more aggressively. So we have Breach there, Raze solo onto the B. Durka kind of posted up, but then he ends up leaving the angle. I think he could have stayed, potentially. But this angle's fine. So they end up droning. Pretty decent drone. Tap the orb. See if they can bait any of our stuff. And they've got full map control. A main guys are actually pushing out here, which I don't mind, honestly, against whatever they're kind of doing against us right now. They recon through. They come through with the Raze ulti. They push into CT spawn with the Raze ulti and a Sova ulti. Boom, I died because of it. We go 1 for 1, which is decent trade. But we do lose my smokes, which is the worst trade, because the smokes are so good for retakes. They end up breach ulting us after that. We kaboom them back. We kill them again. Now 2v4. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got a flash and a killjoy nano. So we just need to go together. Durka's out, and the boys are kind of crossing together. We know one's in heaven. Durka's... honestly, if I'm Durka here, I sit still. Like, after this... Oh, no, I wouldn't. So what's happened here for Durka is he's in the open. Because he's in the open, he's a bit scared about these angles swinging off of him as well. So he can't just sit there and hold this angle. This nano is actually quite good from Alfia, but obviously they smoked the B main as well, so maybe it's not as good. And then Kron ends up going that. Demon 1's got his ult. And then Kron just dies in it. It was quite funny. He's like, oh, I died. Bro. Luckily, Alfia gets a win. So we kind of screw up the retake there because we didn't have my smokes, but we're very fortunate they end up pushing us really hard. If they just went for that 1 for 1, we didn't have smokes, we would have lost that round. But they kept pushing, and then we ended up 4 for 2, and we almost lost 4v2. So, do you think there's a reason why most of them have been on controllers? I think it's just an easier agent. Playing around the smokes on defense as well is super comfortable for me. It requires less aim. Like, you smoke up, you can use some other util, and you can use the timing of your util to play around the smokes and stuff. So they're going for a little dish control again. This time we actually got Leo posted up forward to break their recon. And what that means is we break the recon, they end up stunning anyway, and then doing a satchel. So they end up taking the dish anyway, but they end up using a bit more util for it. Like, if it was just a recon not getting broken, they've still got their stun up and stuff. I guess because Dirk has got the op here, they tried to drone him off. So he hides from the drone, we stun him back into position. Now he's got A main again. Also, they recon, now he actually gets pinged. No one there to break it for him, which is sad. And then he peeks into the dish, boom. Jorgamo's got the angle, Jorgy boy. I think this ulti was actually kind of bad from Chronicle, mainly because they did smokes, so it makes sense for him to ulti off of their smokes, but I think what he had to do was ulti for Leo. When Leo says ulti, and then Leo can maybe punish them as they're coming out, because I smoked the main here, so we've ultied to delay them on the dish, but that's it. All we've done is delay, and now here they come, and then they just kill him. Like, they can just easily play oh my goodness, never mind, I'm the best in the world. I forgot about this round. Look at that. One of the best. And look at me. Not overheating. Gets the 3 kills and gets the hell out of there. Mainly because I wasn't expecting to get the 3 kills. But normally after that, I don't like to overheat because, I don't know, it's just not really my playstyle. I'm not... Yeah, I actually forgot about that. So we end up ulting here. But I think what we could have done actually is use the... We were a bit scared that he has an AWP. It's not really called Get Right, but it's Get Right for me in my head. It's here. And that ulti would have got everything, even in the main. So it would have made him have to come in and swing into the ult. So we end up pushing him only towards the back of the site here. I do a little money on the left side, and Alfie is posted up like a good little lad he is to stop him from kind of escaping to the left. As you can see here, he wants to get out of main. He wants to go this way, because if he gets into main, at least he can see if we're on it from main and take a slightly better angle than playing around here and trying to 1v2 from here. It's still possible to 1v2 from there, but yeah. He should have ulted, right? He could have ulted, but I think because I have no Brim ult, they get a free round this round to ulti us. So let's see what they do. Yeah, they end up going for their Brim ulti, and we end up going for a new strat. How did this not work? I remember this. I'm not going to tell you what this the idea was. Actually, I will. Fuck it. Alright, I saw in the VOD. No, I'm not going to tell you. Sorry. Never mind. Anyway, so we end up doing this, and it doesn't work. But it should have worked. That's the annoying thing. I fucked up. Why am I here? I need to smoke the main. If I was actually someone else, and I get to smoke the main, it's GG. What a tease. Yeah, I'm tickling the balls. I'm tickling the balls. For 100 gifted subs, I'll tell you. No, I'm joking. I won't tell you regardless, so don't gift. So yeah, what ends up happening is they ulti up, and then obviously we end up breaking the ulti, and then they run up still. But we didn't play it right. This was such a free round. Like, look at all this util. Like, it was such a beautiful round. It could have been so beautiful, but... Oh, we actually look quite good this game on defense. On attack, like, we look dog, but on defense, I'm actually quite liking how good we look. Oh my goodness, what am I doing with an AWP? As if he's there, though. He heard me. Yeah, he heard me. Man, I didn't run the whole way until here, but why did I run there? I walked the whole... Oh, no, I ran. And I walked. And I ran. Why did I run? Idiot. Boaster guy, why are you watching him on Twitch, man? This guy's an idiot. Oh my goodness, they think that we're going to do a defo push on top of the box. But we end up just going for a contact dish push here. Catching Boostio. Bye-bye, Boostio. And also it means I get my ulti. And then instead, I think I said, you guys push A main. Because they've reacted and gone fast A main. I want them on the flank. We know that Sova's got an ulti, so I want them to go and find the ulti. Kill that Sova for me. But... Com actually lets them pass. I have not seen this either. What the hell? This is so funny. He actually... What the hell? He didn't know that we've passed. I don't think. That's so funny. Mate, I thought you ulted from Dish. I was so confused. I was like, where are they? They end up pushing CT spawn. We kill that guy. I got my ult. Where's my ult? Where's my ult? I ulti the site now, but like, what am I doing? Why is it so late? No one's able to capitalize off that. Makes zero sense. We got the flank coming in. We got the info coming in. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. So I end up early ulting. We get zero value out of it. And they end up resetting into position. Leo gets a nice push while we wait for the flankers. Now here come the flankers. Oh, I'm throwing. Boom, nice kill from Alfia. Come on, come on. This is when my ulti would have been good. Boom, another nice kill from Alfia. And here we actually could have gone 2 halves. The enemy team has to use 2 ultis on Alfia to stop him. So then all we need to do is Alfia tanks 1, dies. Leo tanks the last one, lives, and we win this round. Look, 1, you tank that one. Boom, second one, Alfia's dead, but Leo gets on it now, tanks that one. Boom, diffused. It was a high, what's the word? It was like a... everyone needed to become faker. Not high risk, high reward. It was actually the right play, but it was like such a niche thing that doesn't happen anymore, really. If this happens again for us now, we're going to be ready to do... You take half, I'll take the other half. Like Cristiano Ronaldo. Does anyone know Cristiano Ronaldo? Does anyone know what that play is? So imagine the bomb is actually planted in the corner on the left here. And we hear the Brim Molly get shot from where I said, the Mako spot up here. And it goes... So how that Molly's gonna know, we know Brimzone's used it because, you know, when pro teams come, they're like, Brim's got Molly, he's got post plant, he's gonna be playing post plant. So we hear it coming in, and what we do is someone got half, and then at one game, Alfie was like, Cristiano Ronaldo. So we all ran to it, and each one of us was trying to volley the Molly, and we actually got the volley off, and then defused the bomb. Hashtag Cristiano Ronaldo, because in scrims it happened. And we call it Cristiano Ronaldo now. So whenever anyone shoots a molly, we're like, Cristiano Ronaldo! Ugh! I got such a nice kickoff on one of the games in scrims. Oh my goodness. Like, if the goal was there, top left corner it would have gone. It was a lovely, lovely molly kick. I would have broke my toe, but it was still sweet. Alright, so this round we're just... I'm not entirely sure what the call is. So, we don't have ults. What do they have? They're 1 off breach ult, 1 off brim ult. I think I just, you know, we lost that round. It's 12-9. I was just like, screw it. Let's just push. So we end up going for the push here. Durka satchels in. He actually fucks his pathing on the dash, on the satchels there. I think he's because he got stunned or something. So he does the nade. Nade does really well on comm there. Yeah, he ends up dying, unfortunate. They end up stunning instantly the stairs, which is kind of wild. They end up grabbing the orb now. Who's got the ult? Breach ult. So they go back to A main and they breach ult A. But then they breach ult yard, actually. Well, this is a good molly from Alfia, actually. It's a nice molly to make him think that we're actually wanting to hold the yard. And I do this smoke as well. But we're so late. Like, look at us. We ended up going for some, like, arcade push after they got the kill on Durka. And, like, we're so... They're one step ahead of us this round. And we're faffing around clearing out under for some reason. And now Alfia's solo on site, gets 1 kill. Where's he off to now? Leo dies to that guy. That's actually so unlucky, right? He's marked, he's 10 HP. And Leo dies, and Alfia gets traded by Boostio. And then, oh wait, hold on. Is that the best play you ever seen? Nope, it's Boaster. GG. You can... Yo, what are you tapping your chest? Yo, bro! You gonna have a scrap back outside? You want to have a scrap in LA? Is that what you want right now, bro? Do it again, I fucking dare ya. Yo, where's he doing it again? The hell, this guy's got mad balls. I'm going to have to meet him outside, catch him outside. Little 1-2 buckaroo, left, right, good night. Yeah, that's right, you better be bloody handshaking. Oh, he tapped his ass there. Oh, right on the ass. He knows there's money in that pocket. He's checking for them dollar bills. Dollar bills keep on falling for me. I love the way it feels. Drop some money, dropping on your money. Alright, boys. Oh no, what?